What up, though?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? NBA Awards. Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year. NBA Draft. Trae Young, welcome to Atlanta. We'll debate a little bit. Got my boy Ryan Jones with me. New special guest.
Good day, people. Good night, people.
He want to learn. He want to learn, so we're going to help him out.
Learn.
Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show,
What's
D-Mike
going
Sports
on,
Talk.
brother?
Welcome. Yeah.
How you doing there, brother?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty
That's awesome.
good.
That's awesome.
Can't complain too much, right?
Nah. Never do that. Never do that. Never do that.
Well, appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking out the show during your free time, lunch break, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Ron wanted me to help him out on sports baits and help him understand some of the things that go on in the world.
In the world.
In the sports world. So I decided to help him out.
Oh.
Okay. So first thing I want to talk about real quick, because this just happened. How do you feel about Ben Simmons winning Rookie of the Year this past season, sir? Even if he's a rookie.
I know it's debatable. It's definitely debatable, and that's why we're here. I don't necessarily agree with it. Shout out to my man at the Utah Jazz.
Donovan Mitchell.
He put his thing down all season and into the playoffs.
The real Rookie of the Year. The
Philly
real Roy.
made it to the playoffs, but the run is just two different runs, and they had the same tools. A dynamic center that can play defense, and maybe a couple shooters or so around them, a couple nice wings, and still, my man was D-Wade 2.0.
With a jump shot.
A nice jump shot.
With a jump shot. Who can shoot the three ball.
Will pull it.
So I'm going to say, actually, some of y'all may think differently, but I'm going to agree with you on this one, man. Donovan Mitchell was a Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I think that you could even say that Ben Simmons wasn't even a rookie.
Was not. That's debatable.
Shout out to
That's
the sweatshirt
debatable.
Donovan Mitchell wore.
Yeah. And the van he pulled up in.
And then you think about it, the team that Donovan Mitchell played on versus the team that Ben Simmons played on, Eastern Conference versus Western Conference, Joel Embiid versus Rudy Gobert. He played defense. I really think this is really disrespectful. Donovan Mitchell was robbed. He definitely should have been the Rookie of the Year. And next year, Ben Simmons can't shoot. Okay, we saw this in the playoffs. And I know it's a regular season award, and it's stupid to wait 10 weeks before you give out these awards at this point after the season's over. But yeah, Ben Simmons was he benefited from the team that he had. He had sharpshooters on his team. He had Joel Embiid, who's the next greatest big man in the NBA.
I don't know if they were sharp. Joel Embiid, he getting there. He didn't play a whole season
They
yet.
were pretty sharp shooters.
Not in the playoffs.
Well, the game changed in the playoffs, but that just proves my point that he couldn't perform in the playoffs because he wasn't that good. But Donovan Mitchell over here went to round 2 and beat OKC's big three.
That is true.
And keep in mind that Ben
OKC
Simmons
had a
had
big
Robert
three?
Covington. And they did have a big three, at least on paper.
Like
big
Big three names.
They all got big paychecks,
Okay.
big on paper, big in person. They all big, bro. I'm going to big three. They should have been like top 3 in the West, but
I think
Westbrook.
big three gets overused. I think big three gets kind of taken out of context sometimes. That wasn't really a big three.
It is a big three. It is a big three. They just underachieved. Like, you got Russell Westbrook, he a big one?
He a big one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Paul George, big 2.
Definitely, that's non-debatable.
Carmelo Anthony, big 3. Carmelo's taking a lot of flack, man. Carmelo's taking a lot of flack over the last couple of years, man. And that's not really all been Carmelo's fault. He ain't really had a good team. He ain't really had a good system. He went to OKC, and that just really wasn't a good fit. And the only reason he's staying there now is because he got $30 million to play next season. So you take that in consideration. Carmelo's still a good scorer. He may not know how to play defense. He's still a good shooter. I just think if Carmelo went to the Clippers, we'll be talking about, Carmelo's pretty good again.
No.
What you mean, no?
No.
He's a bucket getter.
Look.
Could you play with Russ?
I am a pickup ball professional. I played past high school.
Okay.
I ain't no pro. I never say I'm a pro, but pickup ball. And you gotta know the detail. Now, y'all might not agree with me, but y'all gotta pay attention to this. That's why I'm here to educate whoever else is on this show. That's really why I'm here. I'm glad I got my chance to speak. I'll drink to that too. Just give me a second.
Choke.
But don't Carmelo run like his knees and his feet hurt? He don't run like that to you? You know when you get older, them joints start locking up. To me, it's like
Carmelo
he look
Anthony
good
is
shooting
still
the ball.
Carmelo Anthony is still a great player, man. And Carmelo, he's taking a lot of blame for what happened in New York. And in OKC, honestly, they don't have the coach to make them three gel together. And you see who left Russell Westbrook.
So if the coach can't make the big three a big three, then how you gonna call him a big
They
three?
a big three. It don't matter who coached the big three. They still a big three. If you go to Golden State, you coach the Warriors, you still coaching the big four.
You got 3 big ball handlers. That's not the
Scorers,
biggest three
ball
they got.
handlers, playmakers. They all hoopers.
So
they all
Melo-
average
Melo's
over
making
20 points per
plays.
game
Melo's
on their
making
respectable
plays.
teams.
Melo's making plays.
Melo was making buckets. He just had his worst
Plays
season.
or buckets?
He just had his worst.
Then-
he just
then
had
they
his worst.
gave him
Okay,
30
look at this.
mil.
Victor Oladipo played in OKC and
He
was
did.
trash. He looked like Melo right now. You know why? Because he was playing with Russell Westbrook.
Ooh.
Yeah,
We'll get into that.
as good as
We'll get
Russell,
into that.
as Russell, as good as he is, he's also about his stats. He's not really the best team player. He's a team player in the first half. Hey, y'all, help me get this triple-double real quick. In the fourth quarter, y'all don't touch the ball unless I give it to you, then you give it right back. That's Russell Westbrook game. If Victor Oladipo leaves and go to Indiana, that man won most improved on the awards. Yes, I'm educating the man for a minute, people. I'm educating the
But
man.
didn't they hate on somebody doing that before him that got a Finals MVP?
Wait, don't rush it. So
Oh.
he went to Indiana. And Victor Oladipo went to Indiana, became most improved, went to the playoffs. Who teams
Couldn't
thought they would
beat
be in the
Bron.
lottery?
Couldn't beat the
and
sorriest
lost- and
team
lost to the
LeBron had
Cavs
in
in Game
85
7.
years
Listen.
since his 8th grade
Listen.
year in
It took
high
heroic
school.
buzzer beaters to beat them. It took heroic buzzer beaters to beat them. So
Or it took a
it is what it is.
non-call goaltend. But
So
I
my
mean,
point is, what Victor Oladipo averaged 22 a game last year?
did.
Okay,
He
so
did.
you see how good he was when he wasn't with Westbrook and he wasn't with OKC. Melo goes to OKC and he wasn't as good anymore. He was an odd man out. Out of the big three, he was the odd man out.
But he should have known that though.
Well, he did, but would you rather stay in New York and let that just be terrible the way it is, or at least get
It
a
was
chance?
terrible since he went to New York.
Yeah, well, that's his fault. But I guess he just saw the dollar.
When he
bill.
was in New York with Kristoff, they wasn't even a big two. So
But
how can you
Kristoff
throw him in-
Kristoff was still up and coming.
and
He was a
in-
rookie.
but he was in the
Kristoff was-
East. How can you throw him in the West and make him a big three?
But he's still a 8-time All-Star, 9-time.
Oh, now
8-time?
we're going on history.
I'm
I like to play with a 20-year All-Star too. But guess what? That means he's been in the league 20 years.
Okay, listen, I'm not the biggest Carmelo Anthony fan, but I will not disrespect him that much. Is he the same Carmelo when he was in Denver? Of course not. He's not the same Carmelo when he first got to New York, but he's still a scorer and he can still ball. He just right now doesn't have the coach to help him gel in the offense. And Russell Westbrook, as good as he is, he's also terrible. And that doesn't help Carmelo Anthony out. Going along with Paul George, who got to get his buckets too. And Paul George and Russell is the
He
youngest,
got 'em.
is the
Paul
youngest
George
out
got
of the
'em
two. Paul George is the youngest out of the two with him and Russell. It kind of makes Melo like, bro, you really should come off the bench, but Melo doesn't want to do that. So I do blame Melo a little bit for not wanting to sacrifice more and have maybe a better role if
Melo
he became
didn't
like a six man.
sacrifice?
No, that ain't a surprise though.
He's basically saying Melo's a one-dimensional player right now, which is basically what I'm saying is he's diminished into a scorer. Outside of scoring, Carmelo has nothing to offer to OKC.
Okay.
Maybe some rebounds though. He could rebound better.
Again,
he could rebound
I'm not the
better.
biggest
That's
fan
possible.
of OKC or Melo that much. I just
Okay.
feel like we don't have to be that much disrespectful. But going back to my point is, Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, my bad.
Keep in mind name 5 teammates that Donovan Mitchell played with.
Name
5.
the defensive player of the year,
Okay, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, and a couple other guys.
A couple other guys
that
like
stepped up big.
Yeah, a
That
couple
stepped up big.
couple other guys. Now name me 2 players that played with the Sixers other than Embiid.
What the shooters Covington?
Mm-hmm.
Coming off the bench, he had some good guys coming off the bench.
I just need one more name. You know him. Come
Covington,
on now.
it's a Covington and it's another shooter. It's another shooter on the other wing, which I understand. And the McCullough, what is this? The point guard, the tough point
TJ
guard.
McConnell.
Yeah,
Okay,
McConnell.
so I understand you was able to at least
Oh, a
you
couple
you, you,
people?
you felt
Come on.
that you knew at least a couple on that.
Educate.
The point being is Utah had nobody. They had a defensive player, but defense ain't gonna win you.
But
I mean,
somebody
they,
had to score the points now.
Donovan Mitchell did.
Don't-
But in
don't disrespect
Philadelphia,
Utah.
Ben Simmons had Joel Embiid. He
Star.
had J.J. Sharp shooting Duke alumni Reddit. They had Ilyasova. They had
Don't nobody
Marco.
know who that is.
Everybody know who Ilyasova is. All he do is shoot. That's all he do. Shoot.
Sound like another
shoot,
shooter to me.
Shoot. That's what he.
Oh,
hey,
you
I'm
black boy, JB?
I'm just saying that's all he was
All
doing.
right, okay.
And then you had Marco Bellinelli. He shot like 43. He was in the NBA in 3-point percentage.
Still got waxed in the playoff.
That's because Ben Simmons was not the real rookie of the year. Donovan Mitchell was a real rookie of the year.
But do you not think? Let's talk politics outside the game. Do you not think though he probably brought the best wow factor to the game for rookies though? Because he gave you that.
Everybody
sense.
Ben Simmons
magic.
last year was nothing but a healthy, bigger, stronger Lonzo Ball with a worse jump shot. That's all Ben Simmons was. The only thing different was he played in the East on in the Eastern Conference. Easier conference with Joel Embiid, with sharpshooters around him, and Lakers had the worst 3-point shooting team in the NBA. So you switch teams and you put Lonzo on Philadelphia, with who can shoot at least 50% better than Ben Simmons.
That's true.
Lonzo Ball is your rookie of the year because he's gonna put up those same stats.
So did being in the West hurt
Hurt what?
or help?
Help what? Hurt who? What?
I mean, if we're talking about rookie of the year, we're obviously saying that another person's better. Now we are leaving out Tatum. That's a whole nother argument.
Jason Tatum should be second.
Because
Ben Simmons should be third.
I'm like 1A. Because I ain't gonna lie.
It should have been
He was
Donovan
going-
Mitchell.
he was going
It should have been
at-
Jason Tatum,
he
and it
was
should have been
going
Ben
at
Simmons.
him.
Ben Simmons scored 1 point in the playoff game.
He was going. I'm talking about Tatum.
I know, but I just wanted you to remind that. So who do you think should have won MVP? I mean, the rookie of the
Well,
year.
the people have already said it.
But who do you think should win rookie of the year?
Toss up between. I wouldn't be mad if it was my man. From
You got one
Utah
vote. Who
or
is it?
my man.
You got one
from-
vote. Who is it? Donovan Mitchell or Jason Tatum?
All
Ben
right,
Simmons.
we'll give it to Donovan because that's my son.
Way to go to see the
That's my
man
son.
learning. The man,
Oh,
like
my-
I said, because I agree with you. I just you just on your head. You
Oh.
just kind of trying to figure it out a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
I understand.
Let's go on to this MVP, man.
Okay,
How
so
you feel
how y'all feel
this
about MVP? Well deserved.
Beer game. Beer game.
James Harden,
Beer game. Beer game. Stir fry. Stir fry. Beer
well
game.
deserved.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
could have won it actually last year too. To be honest with you, Russell just
Triple-double.
He averaged a triple double. He averaged a fake triple double.
Yeah, he was a unicorn.
You have to give it to somebody if you average a triple
gotta
double.
give it a unicorn.
Even if it was flawed, you still had to add it.
You gotta give
But
it a
James Harden deserved the MVP this year. First in the West, and probably could have played LeBron in the finals.
He got better. LeBron, I know everybody say LeBron deserves it every year, but he had his best year and got better this year, even with another star on there. That's hard to do.
I think that showed
That's hard
great
to do.
sacrifice.
He
And it
deserved
showed great maturity and ball chemistry for them to bring in another dominant ball handler and for them two to coexist perfectly to have the best record in the NBA and one game from going to the finals, which they could have made it had Chris Paul not got hurt, so we don't know. But I definitely feel like James Harden definitely deserved the MVP.
Yeah. Put
It'd be
respect on his
interesting
name.
to see what should happen in Houston next season.
They'll probably lose again in the playoffs.
Probably.
mean,
LeBron go? Where should LeBron go?
No, I'm gonna tell you now. They talking highly about it. They talking this LA, everything else crap.
You're a Laker fan, right?
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. Black
So
Mama. Black
I'm a
Mama
Laker
all day.
fan for people who out there don't
Magic
know because
all
of
day.
Kobe. I'm a Laker fan, but the Atlanta Hawks are my home team, so
Yeah,
respect to both teams. Okay, I love them
we
both.
support them all the time. Shout out to the
Now.
security guards.
Watch out now. I need my court side, baby. Now,
Yes sir, yes sir.
now, tell me, Ron, as a Laker fan, do you want LeBron James to go to the Los Angeles Lakers?
I rent him for 2 years, depending on what we got to. If we ain't got to let nobody go, I'll rent him for 2 years. I rent him. I rent him for 2 years.
Rent him for 2 years?
I'll rent him.
You'll be okay with that?
I rent him for 2 years because Lonzo Ball don't need the ball in his hand. He's not that type of player. So I don't.
Okay.
And on a break, I like that.
Okay.
Kuzma on the wing, LeBron in the middle of the court, or Lonzo Ball coming down the paint, 100 miles an hour.
I'm not a big fan of LeBron going to LA.
I don't think he's coming though.
And I'm glad that you said you could rent him. I like that word. Rent him.
We're
Like
renting for
if
2
you
years.
could rent this guy like the best player in the world to come and get to your team, you don't have to give up nobody to get him.
Make
to
him
join
better.
the team, make him better. I can kind of see
with
that. However, I don't want him to come and they stunt their growth.
Yeah, he's a hard player to play with.
He's a
I
hard
don't-
player
I
to
don't-
play with, as great as he
Yeah.
is, and a lot of teammates say this about him. He's a hard player to play with. He's a great teammate, but a hard player to play with. And so much is demanded from him that he holds his teammate just as accountable.
This is true. This
and
is true.
I feel like if LeBron does go to LA, Brandon Ingram takes a step back.
Yeah, I
Kyle
gotta
Kuzma takes a step
get
back.
it some more touches.
Lonzo
Like,
Ball is not gonna have the ball in his hands as much.
yeah, they don't need less touches. I like I said, I'm a pickup ball professional. Now,
I like
I
that.
always
Kinda like
tell
me.
y'all,
I like
just imagine playing with somebody on the court, right? And they want to do everything. They want to do everything, and then they finally kick it out to you, and you miss the shot, and they look at you like it's your fault. We going to 15 just because I had 10.
You that guy that gets mad?
No.
Okay,
Because I
know who
got respect on my name. I ain't gonna camp out in the corner and let you do your thing. No, sir. But I'm just saying, I think he's a difficult player to play with. I think those guys switched teams in the middle of the year, didn't know him. I think LeBron is like that dude that trains by himself, don't really have nobody he cool with on the team. He just come on in, do his work. And you just gotta hopefully it's worse than a make or miss team with him. He's never grown with anybody. I think personally his best shooter has probably been Mike Miller, Ray Allen,
yeah.
Somebody that gotta come off the bench ready and what he wants.
So really he doesn't really thrive well with other stars and stuff in Miami, and
I mean
even then that was considered a failure.
They just happen to make the good adjustment though. I mean you can't. It's no power forward that average 20-10 you can put in the corner and just tell them to average 20 in the playoffs. Chris Bosh did that.
Would where should LeBron go? Where do you think?
I don't think he goes anywhere. I think he cashes in.
Stays in Cleveland.
I think he hits the owner for one more check.
Okay.
Doesn't make it to the finals.
Okay.
And doesn't mind. And it's go time. Next year is the big time that free agents gonna be crazy. Klay Thompson, LeBron. If the Spurs don't let go of Kawhi,
really just sign one year deal. He got that again.
Yeah, he gonna get $30 million. We gonna go get $30 million without
1
blowing up a whole team. Ain't nobody gonna give him $30 million because now they gotta let everybody but the trainer go. He playing pickup ball with the trainers and the ball boys.
I think LA is probably the best bet for LeBron for him if he could just go there. If he brings somebody else with him.
If it's a process, I'm with it.
But you got to bring somebody else with him, and I don't think that's gonna happen. And again, that stunts the young players as well. Potentially.
Last time LeBron was successful, it was a process. He went to Miami for 4 years?
And
5 years?
50% of the time?
Yeah. And even when he went, let's not talk about super teams because y'all know we about to get into that. But let's not act like when y'all heard he was going to Miami, y'all didn't think he was going to make the finals. Y'all knew he was in the finals every year.
Not 2.
Yeah,
not
7.
3.
Only signed for 4. He had y'all thinking y'all was going to win 7, 8 rings. He only signed a 4-year deal.
He got 6
That's
losses
how
on
good
the
of a team
resume.
they were. Yeah. He lost that many times. He really was telling you how many times he was going to lose. But
that's what I thought.
I mean, enough hating on LeBron. He is great.
He is great. And I ain't gonna lie, he can come to Atlanta if he wants to. I'm not gonna
if he come to the
I'm not gonna be mad. You going to Atlanta.
Eastern Finals.
Trae Young, welcome to Atlanta, by the way.
Eastern Finals.
Hey, and while we're sitting on the Lakers a little bit, would you trade for Kawhi?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Who?
Yes.
A bag of chips and Lonzo?
Ingram.
What?
Ingram out of there.
What?
What's my left-handed man name? What's my man Randall? Out of there.
Well, Randall's a restricted free agent, so that don't really matter.
But I'm saying, it would be gone.
Hold on. So you would give up Ingram?
Yes.
And who?
Who? I would. Now, Kuzma and Ball is kind of not untouchable.
So you would give up Ingram and Kuzma?
Do I want to win now?
Man, now ain't gonna last well. Now don't last long.
Kuzma is promising, but I would take a year rest of Kawhi over Kuzma.
So you would lose Ingram and Kuzma for Kawhi Leonard.
I would take the only KD and LeBron stopper in the game. You're correct. Think about it. I'll educate you later.
So you
think about it. Who can
Kawhi
he stop?
Leonard's 26 years old.
Can he?
Brandon Ingram is 20. About to be 21. Kuzma's 22.
Who's in the way of a championship? Do you want Brandon Ingram?
But trading for Kawhi at this point in his career, at 26, which he's still young, so I'm not calling him off.
Of course.
But would you do that because that you had to bring Paul George in as well? At least Paul George.
Even worse. That's even better though. Think about it.
If you do that, but are you still gonna be Golden State? Are you still gonna be
did Golden State
LeBron's on?
Did Golden State not revert to ISO with KD?
They still got Steph and Klay though.
Did they still revert to ISO with KD?
They still got Steph and Klay though.
Did they reverse the ISO?
They do.
Can you answer my question?
I mean, they did. But they lost
over 20 times with KD in the finals.
They lost. Oh, in the finals. Well, who gonna guard them on KD?
That's what I'm saying.
But in Houston, when they played Houston, they ISO a little bit. They started losing a little bit. So then they had to go back to they really had to go back to their system and hit these 3-pointers.
Who is in the way of getting a championship that Kawhi Leonard can't stop? Who is in the way? It ain't LeBron. He can stop.
But who
LeBron.
else do you have? We trade them. Who do we have left?
But if I can stop the back-to-back MVP, do you know how much of an advantage that gives me?
I'm not.
It'll take some years. Don't get me wrong. It'll take some years, but KD not giving me 30.
I'm not
like he did the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm not a fan. Why when you can get Kawhi next year? Kawhi be a free agent.
So you saying
next
wait
season.
on him?
Why? Yeah. Why?
So you agree with me?
Don't get caught up in the I got to do this now, and then 3 years later down the road, you're like, what were we thinking? We can get Paul George maybe this year.
You can.
We'll find out.
Let him grow.
If LeBron just decides he has to come to LA, cool.
I don't think he's going.
That's cool. Either or. But we can get Kawhi next year, and we didn't have to lose no pieces. So that means we'll have Paul George, Kawhi, Kuzma, Ingram, and Ball still.
How far? You agree with me?
I
taught you something. I taught you something. Education.
I'm smart with this. I've been trying to tell y'all
it's a
guys.
400 level class over here.
I done had people say, man, you had a good point.
Intro to layups over here. It's a 400 level college class over here, man.
So I thought that's pretty good.
Can we disagree on something? I want the beef. People love when you beefing.
Well, I mean, at the end
what can we beef about?
Tell me, what's your opinion on something? How you feel about the NBA draft?
I think Colin Sexton is going to flourish.
Okay. I agree.
Trae Young is going to have a ball in the A. Just
Welcome
keep him out
to
of strip
Trae
clubs.
Young. Welcome
Keep
to
him out
Atlanta.
of
He's
strip
19. He
clubs.
can't go anywhere. Don't even worry about it.
He's a star.
Well,
he's a little Bow Wow.
I'm calling.
In
I'm
Atlanta.
gonna do with the phone. Later with the phone.
He's Usher, Lil Bow Wow, all the other stars in Atlanta. I think the Lakers did a good job. I like the center from Michigan. He's gritty, very competitive, don't back down. They kind of made a little under the radar pick. A lot of good athletes were picked. I didn't see a lot of tall, skilled players though. I seen a lot of tall.
Porter Jr. What you think about his going to the Nuggets?
Hey, they said he was limping in the workouts and spasms in the workouts. Hey, a bad back is a bad back.
I wanted to Instagram, but again,
a bad back is a bad back.
I'm trying to win, not
I'm a pickup professional. When your back go bad, that ain't good for business.
That ain't
good for business. You
true.
can't even tough that out. A lot of the centers, a lot of big guys look like they are like freakishly big, but I don't know if that's going to equate to them having an awesome game. I mean, you could, you put a big guy out like that on the screen and roll. All they doing is screening and switching these days. So, I mean, you want a big guy that can move his feet for sure.
Ron, I'm a little surprised at how smart you had me thrown off a few times, but you're pretty smart with your
surprise.
Yeah, because I mean you said something crazy one time, like Magic Johnson was
L's.
better. Magic Johnson was better than Michael Jordan or something. You said
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
He was on the Hennessy that day.
I did.
But
No, I wasn't. I might have been, but that don't mean it wasn't true. That don't mean put Jordan at the center his rookie year. Tell him drop 40.
Put Magic at a 2 guard and tell him to drop 40.
He was a point guard dropping 40. What do you mean?
He wasn't dropping 40.
He wasn't dropping 40.
He wasn't dropping 40.
So we gotta pull the stats.
He might have had 15.
Do we gotta pull the stats?
And 17 points.
Triple double shorty.
He went 40.
Triple double shorty.
He had one game.
Then we gotta pull the stats. Game winners. Let him go. It ain't take him 7 years to get there either.
Well, he had a little
walked
different
in
team.
the dough.
He had a little different team.
He walked in the dough.
But you trying to tell me just for a second, honestly,
Showtime.
you think Magic was better than Michael Jordan?
I do. 6'9", PG. Finesse game crazy. Look that way. Fake that way. Throw it that way. It's terrible.
Yeah, I understand the flashing, and you got caught up in the Showtime, but the actual better basketball player was clearly Michael Jordan.
The competitive. Who you think Jordan was going back and forth with in the Olympics? Who you think was the other captain he was going back and forth with?
He still wasn't Michael Jordan. Magic was great, top 5.
Magic was before Jordan. Let's be honest. He was before Jordan. And them Lakers wasn't no joke. Lakers wasn't no joke now. But I mean, it's debatable. Jordan
I don't really think it's debatable.
Magic is responsible for bringing basketball back.
I don't think it's. Everybody want to be like Mike. Everybody want to be like Mike.
God.
Mike, the game winner, the buzzer beaters, the fadeaway, the crossover, the dunks, the blocks, the defense. Magic was great, but let's not get carried away. Let's
Did
not
he
get
win
carried
on
away.
all levels? Because really, if you want to talk about the greatest, because we can take it to the OG.
Michael won in college.
We can take it to the OG. Well, yeah, he did. He
did.
He didn't make his high school varsity team though.
And look how he turned out.
Yeah, that's what happens when they tell you you're not good enough. But Magic Johnson has never been told that. But that's just my opinion. But we can debate about that as well. But he's won on all levels. And if you really want to go GOAT, the GOAT has to be Kareem. if you really want to go, like Jordan's like 1A. Like let's don't talk about rings. Let's not talk about championships. Let's not talk about wins. Let's not talk about scoring, because Kareem got all that. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, see the truth and the light. Give me some more.
Did you
light.
just say Kareem was better than?
You want to compare stats?
No, I want to compare common sense. You said Kareem was better than Michael Jordan.
Do you want to compare stats? Give me one. Don't say 6 for 6.
I want facts over stats.
Don't say 6 for 6.
I want facts over stats.
Don't say 6 for 6.
I want facts over stats.
Oh my God, what do you? He had
how
a game-changing offensive move.
Michael Jordan had a game-changing offense and everything. Michael Jordan. We're talking about Michael Jordan
since 9th grade, 8th grade.
Man, we don't care about that. No, we care about the NBA.
How can you not care?
We care about
How can
the
you
NBA?
only care about the NBA?
That's all that matters.
Oh my goodness.
That's all that matters. Once you get to the NBA, it's about what you do in the NBA.
So
and
Kareem was that dude in the NBA.
Kareem. What year did Kareem come in the NBA?
You know me and you both is
about to have to Google that. Yeah,
we was both with Jesus.
What I'm saying to you is he wasn't playing against nobody compared to what Michael and Jordan and LeBron and Kobe and them boys played against.
Is that his fault?
Yeah, a little bit.
He was blessed and was still good.
It ain't his fault, but he was better than Michael Jordan.
He was
Kareem?
playing against. Kareem was an activist. He was playing with
They
people.
had a 3-point line when he was playing some of this basketball.
He played with people hating him for his color.
Okay.
Michael ain't had to
And
ever
his
worry
height.
about
So
that.
it probably doubled.
Michael was gambling and smoking cigars.
And winning
Kareem
championships
couldn't stay in the same
and
hotel.
averaging. Do you know how many points Michael averaged as a rookie? How many?
Is Muhammad better than Floyd? Oh, my bad. Is Floyd Mayweather better than Muhammad Ali?
Is Muhammad Ali better than Floyd?
Yeah, give me that. I'm
gonna say yes.
Because that's how. Floyd, how?
So you think Floyd better than Muhammad Ali?
No, I said Muhammad Ali is better than Floyd.
Oh, okay, yeah, of
Because
course.
he's an OG of the game.
But you can't.
He paved the
That's
way.
like saying Michael Jackson better than Drake.
Dude, you know how good you got to be respected with goggles?
Bro, at the same time,
To be respected with goggles?
You can't let
Who
the,
you know
you
better
can't
than him
let
with
the
goggles?
original trendsetter determine who's better, and that's the hardest thing that is going to be harder for people to surpass Michael. Yeah, Kareem had the hook. We get that. Kareem had
He
the
won
hook.
all his life.
Magic had the behind the back pass. We
He
get
did.
that.
Finesse game crazy.
He did. But when it came down to giving the rock, I forget these buckets.
So Magic couldn't do that?
Not every time.
Kareem couldn't do that?
Magic had limits.
Kareem couldn't do that?
Kareem was
That
was
hook.
7-1 playing against 5'11.
And still had enough talent to create
It's just
his
like,
own game.
but you talking about talent, it's just like we talking about the Rookie of the Year with Donovan
Bro.
Mitchell.
Jordan is good. He's very competitive. His fire is unbelievable.
So what do you rank Jordan on your top 3?
Oh, he up there. Jordan
Well,
up there.
no,
by
but I
far.
just said top 3.
By far. I mean, you want to ask me personally?
Your personal Jordan's what?
I mean, Jordan's probably 2A. We gotta go to commercial now? We gotta go to commercial. Well, guess we had to go to commercial.
That man said 2A.
2A.
Who won A?
Give me Kareem.
Who won B?
Magic and Michael. Magic always sound better than Michael anyway. Like, you gotta be like Magic, Michael. You can't be like Michael, Magic. It's like Scott saying like Jordan, Pippen. You can't say like Pippen, Jordan. It don't sound right. Magic, Michael. He passed it down to him, bro.
Did you just say 1, 2, what?
Yeah, and don't make me talk Larry Bird.
I'm scared.
6'9"
We got to
shooter.
do a whole new show.
6'9" shooter.
We got to do a whole new show for this conversation, Ron.
Hey, I'll be back. You know where I'm at. I'm a library full of books and knowledge.
What library you at? Dumb and Dumber?